Well, some of the biggest scores and worst fumbles made during last night's Super Bowl were made by the advertisers.
At a record $3.8 million for each 30-second spot, companies strived for buzz and attention as they do every year. And as it happens every year, Andy Wallman, the president and executive creative director at KW2, is back with us to recap the hits and misses. Good to see you.
Another year.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks
for having me.
Well, before we go through the winners and losers, what were your overall impressions of this year's group of ads?
Well, in ad land, we were all looking at what would happen before the Super Bowl, right? The Super Bowl ad used to just happen during the Super Bowl. And then in subsequent years, people would talk about the ad after the Super Bowl and do more things online. This year was really about dialing up what would happen before the game. There were a lot of great stuff. A lot of ads were released before the game. Budweiser, Volkswagen, they drove up hits beforehand. What was fascinating, though, is what happened because of the blackout. Yeah. And some brands jumped in there and seized the opportunity to quickly make ads, get them out into social spaces, and talk about things relevant to their product because of the blackout. So instantly in social spaces, Tide and Oreo, for example, were really getting a lot of hits and a lot of Twitter buzz and Facebook buzz because they reacted to the blackout. The Oreo ad was something like, you know, even in the dark, you can dunk our cookie.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
That's 2013. That's engaging with your customer and not just yelling at them with your ad.
Does it take away anything to release the ads beforehand?
Well, it's mixed. You know, some of the guys like Volkswagen last year had the Darth Vader ad. They had 10 million hits before their $3 million were spent. That's smart. Whereas one of the most successful ads last year was the Chrysler ad with Clint Eastwood. They didn't release it beforehand. So I think that's a 50-50 mark. Some of them are going to win because they released it too early, and some will win because it was a surprise during the big game.
Which was your favorite one?
I loved the Ram ad. I thought that was so disruptive. It stopped parties. The Paul Harvey talking about farmers and farmers. What a great orator, what a great writer, what a compelling story to root for the underdog, root for the American farmer. But it was stolen. They stole the idea. It was a one-year-old video at farms.com. Now Ram is going to give up to $1 million to farms.com. But boy, as a creative person and an advertiser, it's like, yeah, Lance won the Tour de France, but he cheated. Yeah, that was a great ad, but they cheated. But still, it was really a good ad. I don't think Ram will care that they cheated.
What were some of the other hits?
I really liked Oreos. It was their first time in the Super Bowl for their ad. And
let's take a look at it.
Great.
Cream, cookie, cream, cookie, cream, cookie, cream, cookie. I'm calling the cops. You guys have to stop fighting.
Great ad.
Yeah, super funny. Yeah, what a great joke, you know, in the middle of chaos, keep whispering, keep whispering. That was a funny joke. And Tide with the mystery stain. If they get the phrase mystery stain out there, what a home run for Tide. But that was real funny and a great surprise ending at the end.
All over the world are flocking to get a glimpse at what some 49ers fans are hoping could be a Super Bowl miracle.
I saw the stain!
All right.
Right here, $20.
Here we go. Stain on a stick. Montana Man!
Where's my 49ers jersey?
Oh, I washed it.
You washed it?
I had a stain on it. Go Ravens.
The USA Today ad meter, they do every year, 25 years, I think now.
Yep.
Budweiser was the #1 ad.
Yeah, Budweiser knows how to hit the button, don't they? They make you laugh, or they make you go, oh, those horses, those horses.
We cried when we watched it
Did
the first time.
Okay, you guys okay now?
I'll cry when I watch it again.
Okay, let's get ready to cry.
I took my love, took it down.
Now come on.
Oh, is it over?
Andy.
Yeah, it was so sad. It was this horse who's
It was
a parade horse.
it was uplifting.
Yeah, and I saw the Officer and a Gentleman scene, didn't you, when the horse was running? And that's when America lost it and stuff, but we love our animals. We love the tender thing. I don't know. I didn't think it was a great ad to sell beer. I don't think it was true to the tradition of the Clydesdales. They used to deliver the beer. They used to be route guys, and now they're parade horses, and we're crying over this guy getting reunited with the parade horse.
You're such a purist.
Oh, boy, I don't know. But
Speaking of heartless, some of the duds.
Mercedes going for the teen guy thing, the wonderful pistachio. Didn't we have Gangnam Style to death? They did nothing new with it, and they didn't tell me why their pistachios were the greatest. I thought those were two big, expensive flops.
And the GoDaddy Kiss.
Well, whereas Budweiser knows how to push buttons, GoDaddy knows how to push buttons. Personally, I didn't like that ad at all. That was just kind of a lot of moms. The sentiment online in social spaces was very negative towards Danica Patrick and the GoDaddy brand. But that's their bit. Just when you think they can't play sex sells, they play it, and here we are talking about it.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
GoDaddy.
Exactly.
All right, a lot of hits and a lot of misses, and the Budweiser I think was the best ad of the night. Andy, you're the professional.
Thank you guys. All right, thanks for having me.